They'll be down in a minute. They'll be down in a minute.
That's fine.
All right. Hey, thanks for coming. I'll say this. We'll start with this. It's nobody, I guess, has more, respect or admiration for Oklahoma and Sherry Cole and what they've done, 19 consecutive NCAA tournaments. They play the toughest, or at least one of the toughest, non-conference schedules every year. And I've told you guys how hard it is to get, Power 5 teams to come in here, and we've been fortunate enough to get two so far this year in 5 games. How big of a deal it is for us, and I appreciate Oklahoma playing us home and home. They'll do what they always do. They started, I think, last year about the same, 2-4, something like that. And they got it together, finished third in the Big 12, went to the tournament again. It's kind of what they do. So what started with that. Our team, very proud of them. I thought, for the most part, we followed the game plan. We did let Robertson get loose on us more than we were, supposed to, or that we prepared. She shot a couple from really deep when we were actually on her, but not close enough. And it takes a special player to be able to make those shots. And that's we'll learn from that. But I thought we rebounded the ball really good in the second half. We were -6 rebounding at halftime, and I told them at halftime if we can get it anywhere near even, then I thought we could win the game, and I think we were +4 in the second half. So I thought that was a big key. Defensively, we were pretty good. I know they scored 80 points, but they score like crazy. So it was good. And then I know you're going to ask me, so I'll just go ahead and say it. Hey, Elise made a shot, so those came in handy too.
To have her kind of breakout game come on a night like this against a Power 5 opponent, what do you think that says about the kind of player that she is now and the potential she has going forward?
She has talent. We knew that. Ken comes to a lot of practices. She makes a ridiculous percentage in practice. She just hadn't made any for our team in a game, and she was going to bust out, and she did tonight. And it was, obviously we needed every one of them. So I'm happy for her. But here's the thing: the reason she played and got in the starting lineup is she's the best defender at that spot. Now if she can continue to shoot the ball well, that'll help too.
Defensively, it definitely helped. Only giving up 12 points in the third. Towards the end of the half, I think you guys just saw defensively going in.
Mm-hmm.
How big was that? You guys looked pretty.
Yeah, I thought that was the key. The start of the third quarter. I think the first, I don't know what it was, 6 minutes or something, we really played well, made shots, and we guarded them. I thought that was a big key.
Just shows another dimension. You have one time, with Asia throws up 28, she's throwing up 39. How many dimensions do you have in this team? It seemed like they're keying in on Jason tonight, down low, and then you got threats everywhere. It seems like.
We have people, plenty of people capable. You got to remember, I think Maddie had 30 something in a game last year. Like we have plenty of people. It's just being consistent and things like that. And Jason was in foul trouble most of the night, and that always hurts us a little bit. But I thought Nike and AT were really good. So we're able to overcome that sometimes. Whereas last year, if Jason was in foul trouble, it was an automatic loss. And this year, clearly against a team this good, she didn't play much, and we were still able to find a way. Yeah, go ahead.
When the game got close near the end, what did you say during those 2 timeouts?
Well, yeah, I'm glad you brought that up. I'm sure, I don't know if Nike will remember, Elise will remember. I said, I mean, would you think they were going to quit? Like, this is Oklahoma. They're not going away. Like, we're going to have to beat them. They're not just going to roll over and just let us win because we're up 8 or 10 with, I don't know, 3 minutes to go or something. Like we're going to have to win, and and we have to get a stop on this possession, and we did. So that's what I'm proud of the team. Give them credit. They dug in there and got a couple stops. What you got, Ken?
Yeah, it was, you kind of mentioned this to some degree, but I mean, when you look at the stat line, when Jason and Asia both had rough nights shooting the ball, but yet you found a way to get other people to do it when they had to.
Yeah, I mean, those people are capable. I mean, obviously Elise had a bunch, and then Jayla had her, what I would call her normal game, and I'm telling you, she was hurt too now. So that kind of hurt us a little bit, or I thought it might, but it didn't, because Jaden came in and gave us a huge spark. Got a couple of run-out layups, a steal and a run-out. We have enough. We've just got to be consistent. And tonight, all of them played. And let me tell you, Jason and AR played, and they were good. Yeah, but there's a reason. Okay, they got a Hall of Fame coach over there. Okay, they knew who our two best players were. Okay, so they were going to try and guard them too now.
So you guys were plus 14 on blocks and steals, and it allowed you guys to get in transition.
Yep.
You guys were plus 14 off of points off of turnovers. Didn't even include the runouts on block shots. How important was that to get your offense going?
Yeah, I mean, it's all we talked about in the timeouts. If we'll stop them, I think we can lay it in. And they're no different than most teams. Nobody's great in defensive transition because it's hard, So when they stopped us and we didn't score, well, they scored in transition too, So that was a big key for us, and we did. We got some runouts, and that helps.
How is Jayla's just an ankle?
She'll be fine. She'll be fine.
She still can play, so I
mean, we put her back in the game.
Doesn't have a broken leg.
No, we put her back in the game.
What did you think of how the offense flowed tonight and limiting to 16 turnovers?
Yeah, I thought offensively we were good. We got a little stale there in the fourth quarter, but again, now some of that, Jason wasn't in the game, and we always get a little bit stale when she's not in the game. And then we took AR out for a minute, and now we hit a couple big shots in that span to kind of keep from really exploding. Guys, go ahead.
Just to say, what were your emotions like when the final buzzer sounded?
I was happy it sounded, and we had a basket more than they did. Against Auburn, it sounded, and we were basket short. So, Houston was a tough game. I mean, this schedule, our first 5 games, and now it'll be 6 in Mexico State. But it's been brutal. I mean, we've played 5 teams that played in the postseason and are all going to play in it again. So I told you we'd find out about ourselves, and we haven't found everything else, but we're getting closer. We found out Elise can make shot, and Nike continues to block them, and AR has 16 assists. So we're getting there, but we're learning. Thanks for coming, guys. Appreciate it.